All right. We are live on this Sunday, the 26th of April. I'm your host, OC. This is the original OC channel, Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector, the number one show about watches on Sunday mornings, based in the United States, hosted by me. That's right. And we got an incredible show today. We've got an unboxing coming up in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We're going to let people trickle in, and then we're going to have surprise unboxings all day long. We're going to stagger the unboxings every 5 minutes until midnight. If you have an unboxing from an approved brand, this is your invitation to jump on the panel. Just say link, type a link in the chat if you want to join the panel. I'll drop the link for you. It has to be an approved unboxing. It has to be either Rolex, Patek, or AP. Those brands only. I'm sorry, those are the rules. No Richard Mille, no Journe. No one can afford Richard Mille. No one's getting a Journe. It's over for those two brands. We got to concentrate on the big three. Okay, it's the big four, but listen, no one's getting Richard Mille. No one's getting Journe. So if you want to join the panel just to sit in on the panel, I guess that's allowed. But let's, it should be first people who have unboxings. Anybody who has an unboxing, just shout link in the chat. Okay, let me do some quick administrative stuff behind the scenes. If you saw my show yesterday, which probably nobody did, and I don't really blame you. I just don't blame you. I think that, am I trying to share here? Share, OC. Boom. I think Patek had a very, very good Watches and Wonders. They're all watches that nobody can afford, but Patek was brand of the year for Watches and Wonders, no doubt about it. The individual best watch of the year, probably either the Datejust with the green ombre dial or the new Celebration. Is it Celebration? What's it called? Jubilee dial, which adorns the cover of the new Oyster Perpetual, adorns the cover of the new Rolex magazine. And the dial. Bear with me while I get my, there we go. Check this out, baby. That's right. The Rolex tote bag. The Rolex tote bag. I'm thinking about getting like an Oyster Perpetual in the secondary market and just having this canvas bag glued to the dial. What do you think? All right, so that's what's going on. Datejust, Oyster Perpetual, the two big hits of the show. Patek, best brand at the show. JLC, best booth. And there's some good, there's some honorable mentions out there. The Vacheron Everest 2, probably best sports watch. The JLC Master Control Chronometra. Is it Chronomet or Chronometra? Not quite sure, but it's a pretty good watch. It's really good in person. You guys will check it out in person and you'll be impressed. That doesn't mean you need to buy it. Do not buy it. The Rolex chocolates here. Geneva was very fun. By the way, Cap doesn't know this yet, but Cap and I will be introducing 2027 Geneva VIP tour packages. And those will be available starting in July of 2026. Again, he doesn't know this yet. But if you want to hang out with Captain and OC in Geneva for 5 days, it's a $10,000 package. Airfare and lodging is not included. But you get to hang out with Cap and OC for 5 solid days. We'll show you around Geneva. That includes VIP tickets to Watches and Wonders. Okay? VIP tickets to Watches and Wonders. Cap and OC will be your tour guide for 5 consecutive days in Geneva. It's a special Capoc Geneva tour package, $10,000. Airfare and lodging not included. Registrations will be available. We're going to limit it to 5 people. We're going to limit it to 5. We're going to cap it out at 5 people. Okay? Don't say we didn't tell you. Don't say we didn't warn you. We didn't give you enough notice. Registrations will open up in July. There will be massive demand. And we will select 5 people to join us for the VIP Geneva tour. And that's it. Let's see who's in the chat. Unboxing coming up in 5 minutes, guys. Unboxing in 5 minutes. It will be an approved brand, or the person will be kicked off the show for the rest of. They'll be banned. They'll be banned forever because. God, Tudor was the worst. God, speaking of worst of show. Worst of show. I love how people call me on WhatsApp. I love the show. Oh, it's group chat. Hold on. Jeez. Worst of show, Tudor. Who else? Cartier. Let's see. Who else was? And Zenith. Tudor, Cartier, and Zenith. And worst brand not exhibiting at the show, Omega. Guys, it's time. It's really time to double down on our strategy for 2026. Focus on the crown, focus on the cross, go heavy into Rolex and Patek. Make sure you guys are completely divested of Tudor, Omega, and Zenith by June 30th. Okay? You guys need to have your funds allocated to the big 2. Okay? Work towards that strategy, implement the strategy, and you will be in a much better position. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Logan Hall's Grill Streams, member of the OC channel. If you have a star next to your name, that means you are a member. That's an awesome thing. Membership does have its privileges. And by the way, access to the Capoc Geneva VIP tour packages preference will be given to existing original OC channel members. If you're not even a member, don't even apply. Your application will not even be considered. But if you're not a member and you want to not only be a member of the channel, but also be eligible to apply for the VIP Geneva tour packages for 2027. Again, this is for 2027, $10,000 airfare and lodging not included, but VIP tickets, business tickets to Watches and Wonders will be included. And that's like $1,000 ticket. So the packages start at $10,000. Not to spoil it, but OC is unboxing his new Oris. Congrats in advance, OC. It's not even funny. Logan used to be funny. Used to be much funnier. Let's just remove that comment. Boom, removed. Do not mention substandard brands here. Please don't. Your comments will be summarily stricken from the record. We've got CKM for now, member of the OC channel. Nice treat to have this to watch. Well, I don't know about that. You got nothing. You got no other options on Sunday mornings, so got no other choices. You're stuck with substandard Sunday morning watch content. Brody, general counsel of the original OC Channel network and member of the OC Channel, Target Watch Bag. Target Bag Watch. Hey, I think a lot of people are going to want. By the way, I think it would be cool if you got the watch and the bag. That's a total flex. Like imagine you, like Brody, you're going into like a Red Bar. You're walking into Red Bar LA, and you've got you've got the tote bag on. Like this is what watch nerds do, right? You're carrying your watch roll in your Rolex tote bag with your Grand Seiko, your Tudor, and your Studio Underdog. But you happen to have the new Jubilee dial, and you're rocking the Jubilee tote bag. I think it's a hit. Listen, I know there are people who are cynical. I think Rolex did a good job this year. It's a quiet year, but it was a good job. Mr. Tudor to you is in the chat. Good to see you here. Wristwatch Holic, got to hang with Wristwatch Holic. By the way, Wristwatch Holic, he doesn't know this yet, but he will be part of the VIP crew at Watches and Wonders 2027. If you want to hang with Captain, Alex, and me, VIP Geneva tour packages will be available starting in July, starting at $10,000. You'll get 5 full days hanging with the crew, airfare and lodging not included. I'm back home. It was a nice Geneva Paris trip. I will definitely go back again next year. That's the thing about people who don't go to Geneva, don't understand how awesome Geneva is. But this is a way. Listen, we're going to give back. Captain and Alex and Mr. Ghost and Swiss and all the people who are part of our Geneva crew. We're going to give back. And we're going to give back by giving you access to Watches and Wonders and a VIP Geneva experience that will make your 5 days at Watches and Wonders the most memorable and exciting ever in the history of the world. And that's why packages will start at only $10,000. VIP access to Watches and Wonders. Alex was super cool. We got to go to the AP. We went to AP, the exhibit, the big exhibit in the convention center, which was a recreation of the House of Wonders from Dubai Watch Week. Alex was also in Dubai Watch Week. Listen, Alex is a mega collector, but there are a lot of mega collectors out there. A lot of fans of watches. And Dubai is not happening in 2027 or 2026, sorry. But Watches and Wonders will happen in 2027. Put it on your calendars, April 2027. Hey, you got Johnny O, member of the OC channel. Good to see Johnny O from Chicagoland. Hope everything's going well. There will be no discounts. As a matter of fact, the prices may go up. We may have 2 packages, a $10,000 package, entry-level package, and then a $25,000 package. There will be no discounts. There will be massive demand for the 2027 Geneva experience with Captain, OC, Alex, Swiss, Konstantin Chaikin, Bernard Lederer, Sven Anderson, Raoul Paget. We're offering a VIP experience. No discounts, Logan. CB is in the chat. He's not a member, but I understand he's a pretty big collector. I charge only $8,000 to hang with. Hey, listen, you can hang with CB. Hang with CB for $8,000, or you can hang with the OC crew in Geneva for Watches and Wonders 2027. $10,000 and $25,000 packages will be made available. Only 5 slots each, guys. Only 5 slots each. And I'm not fucking around. I'm not kidding. July 2026 packages will become available. You'll be able to apply, and we're only going to pick 5 people for each package. That's the way the cookie crumbles. 10 people max. You're either in or you're out. I think we'll get 50 people applying. What criteria should we use to determine whether or not you get selected? I don't know. Will there be a wait list? There could be a really long wait list. Maybe we'll have to do in-person interviews to determine whether or not you're the right fit to come to Geneva. Dear Artifacts in the chat, member of the OC channel, if you opt into the executive level package, OC will provide 3 vouchers for fried apple pie. How did you know? Fried apple pie is part of it. We're going to Mickey D's as part of the VIP tour. Yeah. Guys, if you want to join in with the 2027 Geneva OC experience, that's part of the itinerary, is going into Mickey D's and getting some fried apple pie. I'll pay for the fried apple pies, baby. It's all inclusive except for airfare, lodging, and meals. Other than that, it's all inclusive. We will include your business ticket to Watches and Wonders. You'll be able to bypass all the lines. I'm not fucking around. I'm not kidding. Does this look like shtick to you? Look at my face. Does this look like shtick? We're doing it. We're fucking doing it. We're getting people to Geneva. Only the most serious collectors. 2 packages, the entry level and the executive. And we're gonna have fun. We got G Tim in the chat. What's up, G Tim? I'm not gonna read your silly comment. This guy's crazy. $1.99 flamingo blue highlighted comment from Alex. That's a good idea. I will visit my AD with the bag. That's right. Visit your AD with the bag and say, listen, I need to have the watch. I was serious enough to go to Watches and Wonders just to get this bag. And now you know what? I need the watch to go with it. See, it was worth it to go all the way to Geneva because now we got a leg up. We've got a leg up on everybody. And by the way, how awesome were the Patek releases from Watches and Wonders? I mean, they're all astronomically expensive, but how awesome were they? Patek is the best. I mean, there's a reason why we promote Rolex and Patek. They're just the best. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, Alex. Is it a good idea? I don't know, but thanks for the super chat. Who else? Is that it? That's all we got in the chat? Guys, if you're on, we have 7 people watching. That's it? Only 7? 7 people watching plus 2 on Tinder and 1 on Grindr. Hey, if you're the one person on Grindr, you can't enter comments on the YouTube during the live stream. So head on over to the YouTube page and enter a comment. Let me know that you came, that you're the one guy from Grindr. Just let me know. Just type in the chat, I'm the guy from Grindr. Or girl. Could be a girl. I don't know. And if you're the 2 on Tinder, head on over to the YouTube page. You can't enter comment. Just swipe. Do whatever you do on Tinder. Head on over to the YouTube page. Join the 7 other people on YouTube. Type in a comment. If you're watching right now from anywhere, on any platform, please enter a comment. Here we go. Original Mathis, member of the OC channel and co-CEO of the Watch Colony and OC channel networks, Capoc for life. Cap was cool to hang with. But it was also cool hanging with Mr. Ghost, with Alex, Swiss, a whole bunch of people that we can't name because if we name them, they'll be punished. Don't want to put an unnecessary spotlight on them. They'll be banished. You can't straddle the fence. You got to choose our side. Thank you, Mathis, for being here. It's all it's all inclusive. Exclusions apply. It's like, I gotta work on the fine print. Yeah, the fine print on the bottom is going to be very, very detailed. It's an all inclusive package. You know, airfare, lodging, and meals not included, or any other activities. We've got D Wood in the chat. Super shtick Sunday. No, guys, there's no shtick involved here. We've got an unboxing coming up in 5 minutes. There's an unboxing coming up in 5 minutes. It's hopefully an approved brand. I hope it's an approved brand. Captain's in the chat. Captain's part of the 2027 Watches and Wonders Geneva VIP experience. If you want to hang with Cap and me, we have 2 packages available. We have the Premier package, which is $5,000, and we have the Executive package, which is the Premier package is $10,000, and the Executive package is $25,000. Hang with Cap and OC, 5-day guided tour in Geneva, $25,000, airfare and lodging, and meals not included, but it does include business access to Watches and Wonders for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, with Capoc giving you a guided tour the entire time. Good morning. I reiterate my demand that OC retain 51% of all profits for Watches and Wonders 2027. Anything less is a deal breaker. I have Brody talk to my lawyer to drop the. I guess, guys, this is going to be a fun experience. Captain and I and Alex and everybody else will split the profits 50-50, with my taking 50 and everybody else splitting the other 50. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's get to I'm not sure if this is an unboxing, but this person just joined the back room. If anybody wants to do an unboxing, type a link in the chat. I'll drop a special link. You can come right. This person is now officially joining the panel to do an unbox, maybe an unboxing. I don't know. Let's check in. Mo, what's up?
Hey, good afternoon, OC. Good afternoon, everyone in the chat.
Good morning. Good afternoon. It's Muhammad Ali joining us live from Yale University in where is that? Massachusetts? I don't even know where Yale is. New Hampshire, Vermont.
Yeah, it's in Connecticut, but
Connecticut,
no.
Sorry.
I thought I'd be a bit more intelligent today and put my Yale.
Sorry, I forgot. Yale's in Connecticut, guys. Yeah. But listen, Muhammad Ali flew all the way from London, UK, to Connecticut to join us today for a special American-themed unboxing. I think. Are we doing unboxing? And then,
yeah, but I think I've got to watch to unbox, so you'll have something to see. Absolutely great. This one.
If anybody wants to jump on and join the panel, type link in the chat. I'll drop a special link for you. We've got Tobister McDonkey in the chat. What's up, Tobister? I'm okay if Alex gets me a okay, so if Alex gets you a lavender OP, Cap will be part of the VIP package. What do you think, Mo? Would you pay $10,000 for the Watches and Wonders OC VIP experience in Geneva?
Yeah, I think that's very good value for money, because you have the access to all the brands. You have
extremely good access. Yeah, a very good value.
Yeah, and you know all the people there, and you know a word from UOC, doors open.
Doors open. Those are typically doors to the Leopard Room and the Leopard Room only. But if you want 5 days of consecutive access to the Leopard Room, I can get you in. Now to the brands, probably not.
I think you can. But
have you had a chance? Have you had a chance to peruse and process all of the watches that came out from all of the different brands over the last 2 weeks, from Rolex and Patek and Vacheron and JLC and all the big brands? What are your thoughts on the releases. What do you think is surprised you? What do you really, really like? What do you really not like? I want to hear from you. You represent, I think, the heart and soul of the UK watch community.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I was fairly impressed with Vacheron Constantine. I did really their new overseas Everest collection, the 4 points, north, south, east, and west. I was very fortunate. I actually visited the London boutique this last week, and they actually had the watches there, and I was able to get a look at them, and they looked very impressive. All of them did. I was also fairly impressed with Rolex. I know it's there wasn't any new kind of new big releases this year, but certainly the fluted motif strikes everyone's attention very quickly. The 100 OP, that looked pretty good. The only thing I disliked about that is the color gray or the slate dial. I find that quite dull. But I think having 100 years is fantastic on that watch. I really like the green ombre date just as well. I think that looked brilliant in 36 fluted bezel and Jubilee bracelet.
Let me just real quick interrupt you, and I'll say that one of the things that Vacheron and IWC both did this year, and IWC did it last year as well, is they made sure that stores and retailers and points of sale had pretty good access to all the new releases right when they dropped. So if you went into Vacheron in Geneva, I just went into their Vacheron boutiques, I think 50 of them around the world. If you go into a Vacheron boutique, make an appointment, you will get to see the 1921, the new one, the rose gold with the blue numerals. You'll get to see the Everest 2, whatever they call it, with the 4 different colors: the brown, green, white, and blue, and the new overseas, that platinum with the salmon dial that's trickling in. That's probably only VIPs are going to be able to see that one. But they did a very good job making sure that you have watches to try on in the flesh, put on the wrist, and actually see how they fit, how they look. IWC did that this year as well. I went into IWC in Geneva. They had I guess, a new green ceramic chronograph, I think it is, part of the Ingenieur line that they had available for you to not only try on but buy, I think. And they had that new space watch. It's made of Ceralume, which is they take the Super Luminova or whatever it's called. They squeeze it out of the toothpaste jar, and then they mix it with like ceramic powder, and then it hardens and forms a K shape. And the whole thing is luminescent. They had that watch. We couldn't try that one on, but at least you could see it in person. So IWC and VC get a lot of credit for that. So you got to go in and see the Everest 2 in person. And by the way, just speak up a little bit so we can make sure to capture you in the mic.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you guys hear me well?
Yep, we can hear you. Which color you think speaks to you, if any?
I think they all look very good, and they all look very different on different combinations of the straps that are available. I think I prefer the blue. The blue is my favorite one, but it's a very close between all the different dial colors. Blue, the green, brown, and also the white. I know the white has very polar Explorer 2 feels to it, with the orange hand.
By the way, that's not a good thing to say when you're at Vacheron. Don't say, by the way, I really like the white because it reminds me of the Explorer 2. By the way, they don't even like being referred to as part of the Holy Trinity. I went to 2 different Vacheron boutiques. One of them just explicitly said, like, we don't even think of ourselves as part of someone making up a list of 3 brands or whatever. We don't even think of ourselves as on the same level as other brands in that group. So they don't even love that concept. So they're kind of they're not snooty, but it's just that they have a kind of elegance about them. Vacheron does, that is, certainly above AP, which I'm rocking today. Royal Oak, they don't see them. They see AP as kind of a joke, and they don't want to be associated with that. Okay, so the Rolex releases, the date just with the green ombre dial, the funky, I think what they did with the Oyster Perpetual, they took it from a dog of a collection 5 or 6 years ago. And then they introduced these cool colors. You had green and coral red. You had mustard yellow or whatever it was officially called. Then you had the turquoise blue, and it became a big hit.
Yeah.
And you, of course, famously have the turquoise blue Oyster Perpetual.
That is correct. I also have the green Oyster Perpetual, both in 36. So
Both.
yeah,
But you have a green and a turquoise blue.
absolutely, yeah. And I was
I have
hoping
nothing. I have nothing.
but maybe some additional colors in the future. I was very keen on the on last year's releases, such as the beige and also the pistachio and lavender, and also the new Jubilee motif as well. That'll definitely go on my list of watches that I would like.
Yep, we missed you at Watches and Wonders, but I'll be rocking this to the next Red Bar event. I'll put it over my shoulder like all the other guys that go to Red Bar events. They usually have some kind of canvas bag with their Studio Underdog and Grand Seikos in here. See,
that Rolex tote bag has become quite a hit. It's become a very desirable item on its own now.
Now, a lot of people, I don't mean this to be disrespectful. A lot of people have reached out to me. They've said, "Hey, OC, how many bags did you get? And number two, can I have one?" And how do I be as polite as possible? The answers to those two questions are none of your business, and because they will be on eBay for like $3,000. Listen, and number two, no. The answer is no.
No, fair enough. I have seen them on eBay for about £200, but I don't know.
Are they autographed though? Like mine will be autographed by OC, so they'll go for like £2,000 or £3,000.
A few times the other retail, absolutely.
Now, Patek also had releases this year, and hold on a second. Patek also had releases this year. Most of them were like crazy expensive. Here's a Celestial. I don't even know what a Celestial does until they told me that it allows you to understand the sunrise, the timing of the sunrise and the sunset, correct? Something like that?
Yep.
I don't
understand. Incredible watch.
Yeah, I don't. It's an incredibly useless feature as far as I'm concerned, but I also saw the bracelet up close, and the bracelet with those big X's on it, which is designed to mimic the motif of the side of the case. It's not the most, it's very sporty and kind of polarizing. But they had a lot of releases that were very attractive. A lot of them have this, you notice this style of index where they have just these big numerals, and they have that, they have that on some of the perpetual calendars. They have that on this one. They have that on, not the AutoZone. The AutoZone has the same ones, but radially aligned, not just upright. But you see a lot more models with this look. Now, this one happens to have like the 12 cutoff because it's an alarm clock, and like there's something in the alarm where actually, which is kind of weird. But I think they found a kind of look. It's also on the 5224 and the 5324, I believe. That's the asphalt dial, which is the time only and the travel time or whatever, that annual calendar travel time or whatever.
Yeah, and the 522.
Yep, those are getting, that style of dial with those numeral layout is getting to be very, very popular and starting, I think, to take off. Yep,
absolutely. It's very aesthetically good to look at as well. So I think it's a good look. It's definitely a very good look.
Of all the releases, is there a favorite from Patek?
No, I mean, obviously the 50th anniversary of the Nautilus will take all the attention. So some of those watches, I would like to get a feel of one of them at least. And I also really like the world timer, the one with the red dial. I thought that was very striking. I do like my red dials. I think that was a beautiful watch as well.
Dude, that's very, very bright in person. If you like red, it's like a flashlight of very reflective red. And you combine it with the yellow gold. I think it reminds me of like when you go to like a Japanese parade and you see like those people in dragons, like dancing in the street or whatever, and like they're all in these colorful gold, shiny, flickery, glitzy costumes. That's what it reminds me of. And so it's cool. These 3 pieces I did try on the wrist. Shout out to Patek Philippe boutique. By the way, Rolex also had all the new pieces. Rolex in Geneva had all the Oyster Perpetuals, all the Datejust. They had the Yachtmaster. They had everything except the new Daytona. New Daytona, where you weren't allowed to try on. And Patek, shout out to the people there who I think I went with. Who did I go with? Can't remember. We went to an appointment for Patek. They had every single piece there. And we were allowed to try on most of them, except for I think what they called the AutoZone minute repeater, which is, I can't believe they took the AutoZone, which is somewhat unloved, and they turned it into a minute repeater, and it looks fantastic. And they made it 500,000 pounds. So, but yeah, let me see if I find the world timer in here. Oh, the perpetual calendar chronographs are crazy too. They've got new ellipses. This is the 5227. Do they even show the world time in here? Not sure they even do. Oh, here it is. Boom.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, it is very red, very bright.
Now this is also on a slightly smaller case than the normal world time, right? Do you know the dimensions of this one?
Is it 38 or is it smaller than 38?
Let me see. We owe it to deliver the exact specifications to the audience. So the reference number is 7129J. Here it is. In the United States, it sells for actually, it was kind of cheap, $57,515. I never thought that would be considered cheap, but for Patek, it actually is. It's a 36 millimeter case, 8.83 in thickness, 36 millimeter case.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at the price on the UK website. It's 46,430.
And that you would consider that economical, right?
Yeah, I think for that price, considering what other Pateks cost, I think that'd actually be quite a good value.
Dear Artifacts in the chat says purchase your executive level Kapok package prior to the end. No, we're not taking orders, guys, until July 2026. You'll gain access to OC's exclusive Bring the Fried Apple Pie Back to the States white paper limited time offer. That sounds. I'm going to add that to the list. Hold on a second. Let me grab a pen. Let's see. Petition to bring the apple pie back to the United States. Okay, got it. Thank you, dear Artifact. And we got Peruka in the chat. Swiss, what's up? Got to hang with Swiss for a couple of days in Geneva. Super cool guy. And he has a great collection. He has Swiss, yeah. He has a beautiful AP, 37 millimeter AP with the ice blue dial, Royal Oak. Terrific. And listen, he's got a couple of cool things. A couple of really cool things. I tried on this world time and I would wear it with a more masculine strap. That's a good idea. So like it comes on kind of a flashy, very dressy gloss alligator. I think it comes with like a burgundy red, flashy red, fire engine red strap. All you have to do is change it. And if this could be my 6th Patek for my AD. This guy's crazy. You know, he has, am I allowed to say how many Pateks he has? I'm just going to say it. He has 4 Pateks already.
Wow. Yeah, he's a Patek man. No,
He's an animal.
yeah, I think a blue alligator, maybe matte looking strap would go.
Wow. Oh, blue alligator. That would be insane. Then you have like blue and gold and red.
Yeah.
So what is 2026? How's it looking for you, Mo? You've requested some Rolex. You want some additional color. You're not content with just two colors of the Oyster Perpetual. You actually want more. Selfish prick.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
You would say, like, if I were in England, I'd say daft prick or something like that, right?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the additional colors would be fantastic. Even the candy pink is on my list, and maybe adding the Jubilee motif or a watch like that would be fantastic. I'm also down for the Panda Daytona at some point as well, with the AD. I mean, that particular AD has been brilliant to me. He's delivered the Pepsi, delivered the turquoise blue Oyster Perpetual, delivered the Land Dweller as well, which I've got on at the moment. Still, I'm wearing this quite a bit. So yeah.
And I'm also wearing the Land Dweller. Check it out.
Oh,
I picked up the Land Dweller from
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep, AP well.
With the listen, I was hoping they'd add another dial color for this, but they didn't.
Yep.
And it's very shiny. It's very now yours is much more comfortable on the wrist for some reason. I don't know why, but yours is smooth and silky, and mine is like sharp edged. I think when they were machining mine, they screwed it up because it doesn't. It looks glitzy, but it doesn't feel as comfortable as yours for some reason.
I think I picked a 36, which is probably a better size than a 40 for myself. I think if I'd have got the 40, it may have been a little bit too big. So yeah, that's my kind of goals with the Rolex. Obviously, Land Dweller this year, which is
those
kind
are
of
huge. Those are delusional goals, Mo. They're But listen, you're the kind of person who actually achieves them. Now, you famously waited, I think, was it 38 months for the Pepsi?
Yeah, it was over 3 years,
Over
3 years,
over 3 years. Now, listen, it's done. What we reported back on January 28th, I think it was. It was a crazy rumor. We were the first to report it that the blue and red bezel references that had been removed from all the dealer websites. We immediately went onto the air. We published it. And it was picked up by every news outlet. It was picked up by everyone. Even the mainstream press picked it up as a result of that broadcast that we were reporting that the Pepsi may be discontinued. And here we are 2 months later, almost 3 months later, February, March, April. Yep, that's 3 months. And it has actually come to fruition. The blue and red Pepsi, the blue and red bezel GMT Master 2 is no more. What are your thoughts? Do you feel a sense of relief? Do you feel like jubilation? Do you feel like consternation? What goes through your head, knowing that you could have missed out on it? It was this close.
Yes, at the end, I was fortunate by just over 2 years. So if I didn't get the Pepsi back in February of 2024, and that had continued through 2024, 2025, that would have that would have caused more anxiety for me, going forward. But yeah, it wasn't a surprise when the Pepsi was discontinued. My Pepsi is safely in a safe at the moment, and
Nice.
every now and then kind of alternate it with the Land Dweller and with the Overseas, and with the Explorer 1 as well, and the turquoise blue, and also the kind of watch I'll be showing you later today as well. So yeah, it wasn't a surprise when it was discontinued. I think ultimately the two old ladies, maybe they moved on to another job.
They moved on. One of them, I understand, retired. The other one refused to continue alone. They didn't. And Rolex said, "Listen, we don't want you to bear the workload by yourself. We don't want you to train anybody else." She had the secret formula for the ceramic powder, and they said, "Listen, in honor, like when they take, like when Michael Jordan retires, they take his number and they hang the jersey up on the." They said, "Listen, we're gonna retire the Pepsi in your honor, in honor of the two old ladies who toiled away since like 2018 or whatever it was. Every single day coming in like a champ with the secret formula to the red powder for the Cerachrome for the bezel. They did an amazing job for us. And Rolex said, listen, we will honor your legacy and your memory by letting you enjoy your retirement, and the Pepsi will retire along with you. And I admire that. I admire their decision.
Absolutely.
And Mo and I will be listing our Pepsis for sale on Etsy after the show. So if you want to purchase a very collectible blue and red bezel GMT Master 2, they will be available on Etsy. Check out etsy.com/Mo. Now we're not fooling around here. My understanding is there is some kind of unboxing that you've been thinking about your collection. We'll go through your collection a little bit, guys. Don't go anywhere. The show may last like another 10, 15 minutes or an hour and a half or 3 hours, depending on how long it takes. But we're going to be doing an unboxing. I just dropped the link to the Ronald McDonald House Charities. We do have a goal for today's show. We have an ongoing goal to raise, I think by the end of today's show, we would like to raise $8,500 for Ronald McDonald House Charities. We've already raised over 7,000. So click on that link. And when we reach 8,500, we are going to do the unboxing. So click on the link, see where we are on the progress. If you feel generous enough to support the channel, and this doesn't go to me, it bypasses Apple, bypasses YouTube, bypasses Google fees and all that stuff. It goes to a platform called Tiltify. In all transparency, Tiltify does take a 5% cut for the logistics of supporting the transaction. But it doesn't, when you bypass, if you do like a super chat on an iPhone, 51% of it gets immediately taken out to go to Apple and to Google. So we don't want that to happen. This link bypasses all that stuff, goes directly to the charity. We want to raise at least, I don't know what the dollar amount is, but we want to get to a total of 8,500 before we do the unboxing. So please show your support for the channel and for Mo volunteering his time to share what I hope is a very special approved brand unboxing. Yeah, so you've been collecting for a long time, Mo.
Absolutely, yes. I've been collecting watches for almost 30 years. So obviously over time I've collected quite a few pieces. Obviously, since kind of COVID is when the kind of collection kind of took off. I was very much into kind of mid-tier brands, things like Omegas, Chopards, Zeniths, a few other brands. I did have Rolex. I did have a Yachtmaster back in 2017. And then around 2020, 2021, I would kind of obviously caught the Rolex bug that I think we all caught
because they all went for over retail, and they were all and you had purchase history, you had relationships already. So listen, let the steamroller train begin.
Exactly. And so that's a kind of, and then obviously as we kind of been going through this journey together, we're moving more into the Holy Trinity and the higher spec pieces. So yeah, obviously I've already got a Vacheron Constantine. Well, I've got two, the 56 and also overseas. The 56 is actually gone as part of the trade that I made for the new watch.
Ooh, okay. So guys, I think this is breaking news. So Mo, who had, just to summarize, had two Vacherons in his collection, an overseas and a 56. The 56 is the one with like the numerals, has like a 2, then a dash, and then like a 4 and a dash or whatever. That's like the less desirable of the two, obviously, but it's also like not the most desirable collection. But it's a cool watch. That was a blue dial.
It was a blue dial, yeah, with
blue dial. So it wasn't the worst watch in the world, strap. But it was.
It was a very good watch.
It was a good watch.
But obviously, as your collection kind of matures and you move into other watches from within the brand and from other brands as well, all our collections do move forward. I think a lot of us go for quantity in the earlier parts of our collection, and then we try to then go for the quality now. So So a lot of the direction I've been taking is I've got a ton of watches. I've got
too many watches. Okay, so like people sometimes they'll say like, "Oh, see, what you're doing is shtick." Like, when you tell people to consolidate, like when you sold your Zenith and Omega, and you tell people to get rid of their Tudors, this is half shtick, half real. It's actually not shtick. I actually do believe what I'm saying, and I do think people should concentrate on the Rolex and Patek overwhelmingly. And I think other people, like Cap's in the chat, Cap has done the same thing. He just picked up an incredible 5326. It's a $100,000 watch. He picked it up in secondary. Nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, it's an incredible value. It's I think it's annual calendar, travel time, asphalt dial. It's effing gorgeous. I saw it in person in Geneva. I saw it in person actually yesterday. And
it's a beautiful watch. Yeah, and that's kind of also me to kind of look at consolidating a number of pieces. So without kind of going into too much detail at the moment, we can do.
But before you continue, huge shout out to No Biggie Sal. No Biggie Sal, along with Wayne's World, was the first member of this channel. No Biggie Sal just contributed $100 to support Ronald McDonald House Charities. His comment to you, Mo, is happy unboxing. Congratulations, Mo, for a great cause. Thank you, No Biggie Sal. $100 contribution.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome. So thank you. And guys, it means so much to me that Mo chose this place. We're at over 8,000, guys. 8,000 raised for Ronald McDonald House Charities. We have less than 500 to go. Less than 500 to go. That's only 5 $100 clicks on that link. It's pinned at the bottom of it's pinned in the chat. It says support Ronald McDonald House Charities. We only need 5 people to contribute $100 each to reach our goal, which is $8,500. And then we'll do the unboxing. We'll only drag it out for 2 hours. Okay. So as part of this, whatever you're doing, a Vacheron 56, which is a very nice watch. That was a stainless steel watch with a blue dial, right?
Absolutely.
It's gone. It's gone.
It's gone. It kind of did it over 8 watches. And
what?
I had 8 watches, and I did this trade for.
You did. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. You got rid of 8 watches?
Absolutely, yeah.
Holy
8 watches
shit!
I've collected the last few years. Watches I loved when I bought, and I still love. But they don't seem to get the wrist time when you got a land dweller, when you got an overseas, when you've got a Pepsi.
You're buying a lot of watches. Yeah, you got to listen. You got to consolidate. You have to be more discerning. And
absolutely,
I can't wait to hear about some of the other watches that are gone. Hopefully, there's some of the unapproved brands, because Vacheron's a nice brand. I mean, if you're getting rid of a Vacheron, then who knows what else is on the chopping block.
I think you might approve of all of them apart from 2.
Okay. Carefully take us through your thought process.
Yeah, there are reasons why those 2 went as well. But yeah, we can cover them as we go through.
All right. Can continue on. There's other pieces that left. Also, but what people in the chat are doing, and they're smart, they're looking at the secondary values of the watches that you're getting rid of. And they're figuring out, okay, Vacheron 56, that's like 15,000 or 20,000 or whatever the value is, right? And they're going to keep a running tally. They'll be like, oh, well, if he traded it in for 1 watch or 2 watch or whatever the unboxing is, then they'll kind of get a hint of what the value is. The sneaky. The people in the chat are sneaky. By the way, shout out to Boxer fans. I see you in the chat. Shamba Basher, I want to say hi to you. If you're watching now, you haven't typed in a comment, type in a comment. So we want to personally greet every single person who is in the chat. But also click on the link to support the cause, guys. Shout out to Brody. Brody just contributed to the cause. Thank you very much, Brody.
Thank you, Brody. Thank you. It's very generous.
Brody's awesome. Brody's awesome. Okay. And the next watch number 2, that was part of this consolidation / divestiture. That's a big word, like gymnasium, but it means getting rid of watches.
Yep. So watch number 2 was a Zenith.
Yes.
So the Zenith Pilot, the 40 millimeter.
Thank God. Listen,
those watches. I've got the blue one, and which I have to be honest, I hardly ever wore. And I got it back, I think, around 2021 or something. So I got rid of that one, but I kept the burgundy one. So I've got a burgundy version of that watch, which I actually prefer, which I actually got a few years earlier. So I got rid of one of them. I've still got the burgundy, but the blue one.
And the burgundy gets worn how often?
Not that often now, to be honest.
Okay,
But
so very, very, very high cost per wear, right?
exactly, yeah. I kept the burgundy for now. That
For
might,
now,
but I think
but
the blue, not it wasn't being worn, and it was just sitting there. So I kind of felt that if I could get use it as for in a trade, it would be good value to do so, because those kind of watches they're difficult also to kind of offload and sell for cash for a reasonable amount.
what was that model again?
It's the Pilot.
Oh, the Pilot. Yeah.
And I think it's the 20. So it's a 40 millimeter. It's not the current Pilot. It's the one that kind of was there from about 2015 to about 2000.
Okay. So the Vacheron 56 blue dial steel Egon, and then I think a no-brainer move, the Zenith Pilot's watch is gone. You still have one Zenith remaining. Do you feel like, I know it's a little, people say OC is a little bit of shtick, but like when I say like Zenith, the brand has really gone downhill over the past 2 or 3 or 4 years. They're almost out of business at this point. Do you agree that they're basically, their desirability has gone way down?
I'd agree with that. Yeah, I still do like Zenith watches, but when you're looking at other watches that I have my collection and that we talk about, they are certainly on a downward kind of slope at the moment. Definitely.
Downward. It's on a slippery slope into oblivion. Zenith is going to be gone, guys. Get rid of your Zeniths now before it's too late. I sold mine to a good member of the community, and that person will take good care of it for a while and then maybe move it on to somebody else's wrist. But you still have another Zenith. We may have to move heaven and earth to liquidate that one before the end of the year. Maybe find another consolidation. So those are two watches, guys. If you're keeping track in the chat, that's a Vacheron Constantin 56 steel blue dial Egon and a Zenith Pilot with a blue dial. That's watch number 2 that's gone. Okay, next
one was a H. Moser. It was my Pioneer center seconds in red. So I got that back, I think, in 2021 at the end of the year, and I did wear it for quite a bit, after I purchased it. I think the main kind of issue with that watch is just the size. It's 42.8 or something, and I just found out.
And you bought it before Moser really took off too. You were kind of the part of the early Moser club.
I would say so, yeah. Well, the mid kind of, it was already kind of getting a lot of traction in our group. But yeah, I do like the Moser. I may get a Moser in the future, but it'll definitely be a smaller size. But that one's gone. Make way for the position.
It was here. What Mo's trying to be diplomatic. What he's trying to say is it was too big. It was too red. It was not an approved brand, and it was ugly. And he did listen. Cost per wear is an issue. Like you weren't wearing it either, right?
I wasn't wearing it. No,
wasn't wearing it.
I'm okay with the red. I think probably the thing which hurt the most was maybe the size. I think when you start off in this hobby, you kind of think big is beautiful, and you try to be tough and wear as big as watch as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And you can learn after a while that your tastes change and that you kind of prefer smaller watches. So I've been kind of moving, and there's a couple more which will kind of confirm this theory towards smaller watches. So the Rolexes I kind of focus on now are 36 to 37 rather than the larger size, and the same with Moser as well. It's kind of a smaller size.
Guys, we do have a link to support Ronald McDonald House Charities. We're going to badger you relentlessly until we get 5 more $100 donations. You can donate smaller amounts if you want.
Yep.
And that's totally cool. We appreciate every dollar that goes to our philanthropic cause. But if you're in the chat, click on the link to donate directly to Ronald McDonald House Charities via Tiltify, our approved platform. We've got Esoteric in the chat. We've got Yo Leo. Leonardo DiCaprio has been watching the stream a lot lately. Good morning, OC. And Mo. And let's see here. Matha says, Cap, how much dessert did you witness? Oh, yeah. I've seen him order sherbet after sherbet gelato. I ordered gelato after breakfast. This ice cream after breakfast is an approved dietary course of action. There's tons of great gelato and ice cream in Geneva, so definitely make room for dessert after breakfast, lunch, and dinner. MD Chaz in the chat, member of the OC channel. OC can barely hide his excitement over the selling of these unapproved watches. Listen, I'm a little giddy. Yep. Moser being gone, especially guys, high cost per wear. It's a no brainer. You know, Zenith. The guy, he still has the Zenith. You know, so it's like there's still road to travel on this journey. But the thing is, he's making the right moves. I hope. I don't know what kind of watch he got. Maybe it's an approved brand. I hope it is. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't be here. But that's 3 watches down: Vacheron Constantin 56, Zenith Pilot, Moser Pioneer. Interesting that the VC is a blue dial, Zenith is a blue dial, the Moser's a red dial. All gone.
All gone. The next one is, I think, is a Panerai.
Panerai. Was that your only Panerai?
It was my only Panerai. It was the 1033. So it was a Lune Menor. It was a GMT. And it was 44 millimeters case size. I think you probably can get the story about how often it was worn and how big it was on my wrist.
Panerai now gone officially from Muhammad Ali's collection. And now, what was possessing you? You were like, hey, big watches sell, they retain more of their value. They're more associated with the men's sizes. Bigger is better. And you just got sucked into this trap of like, hey, it doesn't matter. Like if it's hanging over my wrist, it still looks good. And then over time, you're like, what happened, you know, psychologically to trigger you to like, you know what, this isn't cool. I don't have to wear this, or it doesn't look good. What was it that happened?
I think over time you kind of develop your kind of a preferences and your kind of in terms of watches. And I think initially, I think it's true across the kind of the whole watch industry in terms of the watch cases were getting much larger in the last 5 or 10 years. But now the trend has kind of been going back down to smaller sizes. I think certainly for Panerai, for me, I've always had a soft spot for Panerai going back to kind of 2010s. I was always interested in getting a Panerai. I didn't get a Panerai until, gone 2020. So it was kind of a long-term kind of desire to get a Panerai. And when I actually bought the Panerai, I bought it at the same place I got my Pepsi. Mm-hmm. And my associate did his best to try to get me to buy a smaller case size, but I just wouldn't listen to him. I went for the 44. I went for the GMT hand. I went for the blue dial. He actually really tried to sell me a smaller case size, one of the duos or smaller Luminor, maybe a 38 or a 40, because he kind of knows me probably better than I know myself.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to be, I thought Panerai has to be a big watch. And that's the kind of look and feel of that particular brand. I went down and made an incorrect choice. But at the time, you don't think it's incorrect. Your tastes change, and it changes for everybody as well.
Is it something that looked a little bit like that?
Yes, I think that was. Yeah, that is it. Yeah. So it's a GMT. Yep, I think that's it. Yeah, it was with the blue alligator strap. Also came with a blue rubber strap as well, and it was a big watch.
And well, okay, that's definitely an approved divestiture. Guys, I want to remind you that we are running a fundraiser for today's show. we do need to get to 8,500 before we do the unboxing. Don't waste any time. You're just gonna drag it out. We're not going to give up until we reach our goal. Huge shout out to Captain, who just donated $100 to Ronald McDonald House Charities. Congratulations to Mo in advance of an incredible unboxing. Well, let's not go overboard. We don't know what it is. Incredible unboxing and culling of the collection. Another great longtime collector joining us for Watches and Wonders 27.
Thank you very much, Captain.
Captain just donated 100 to Ronald McDonald House Charities. Thank you very much. That brings us to, let's just double check the tally. We are at 8,155. 8,155. Huge shout out to No Biggie Sal, Captain, and Brody for your contributions today. We are, let's see if I can do the math. We are less than $350 away, guys. All we need is 350 more to get over the line so we can do this unboxing. The VC is gone. The Zenith is gone. The Moser is gone. The Panerai is gone. These are the kinds of moves that you should be making, okay? When you've been a collector for as long as Mo has, he's got way too many watches. Cost per wear on these watches is way too high. Way too many drawer watches just sitting there or in the box. They're not even in the main box. They're like in the second or third box, right? The ones that you never even open up. And he's making moves. And I hope I'm going to be pleasantly surprised with what transpires here. But the Pam is gone. It was his only Pam. Say goodbye to Panerai forever. You're never going to get another one. It's gone.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're very much right. I think if I do right, I'd have to come on your show and explain, and that would be a very difficult conversation for me.
It'd be an impossible conversation. And Moser too. Yeah. Moser is gone. You're never going to buy another Moser, right?
No.
And it's four brands, Mo, and 4 brands only. Maybe a Pigeon, but that's it. It's fucking, the Swiss industry's done. There's 450 brands. 445 of them are going to be gone. There's 5 that are going to remain. Even Cartier had a terrible showing this year. They brought back the Roadster. Ugly. It's fucking ugly. Now they do have a Santos with a very nice thin gold bracelet. It's nice, but is it nice enough? Nice enough to buy? I don't think so. All right, guys, let's continue on with this story. If you just joined us, you're probably watching from the beginning of the stream because YouTube starts you at the beginning now. It doesn't drop you into the live area. So Mo's making moves, got rid of the VC 56, got rid of a Zenith, got rid of a Moser, got rid of a Panerai. And there's more watches that he consolidated or got rid of and made a purchase of something. And what's the next one on the list?
The next, well, there are 2 brands left, 2 watches in the next 2 brands. So,
okay,
do you want the one which is going to be more OC approved first, or should
I want the one that'll be a little bit painful for me to hear. Yeah, first.
Okay, so I did get rid of a couple of Rolexes.
Ooh, okay. Listen, that's tough. But listen, when you've been collecting as long as you have, you're bound to have some duplication, and you're bound to have I don't own a Datejust. I don't own a Submariner. You know, like those, if I had those in my collection, I probably wouldn't wear them. They're watches, by the way. I'm selling more watches. If you want one of my watches, they will be available. If you're in the United States, they'll be available on Barossa, sold exclusively on Barossa. I'm selling a Sea Dweller 43 from 2020. I'm selling a Rolex Texano. No one's going to want it. I'm selling the King Midas. I'm selling an Oyster Quartz Day-Date. I'm selling other stuff, Daytonas and maybe GMT Master 2s and other stuff. So if you want one of my watches, let me know. But I will be selling them over the next 2 months. I'm doing a drastic consolidation of my collection, just like I got rid of, I never really had them, but the 2 Tudors that I bought. But famously, 2 months ago, I got rid of the Omega and the Zenith. I'm doing that I'm doing massive concentration because I do anticipate getting another Patek.
That'd be a great stream, OC.
I'm anticipating getting another Patek this year. No one's watching. No one's gonna remember. Okay, next. Okay, so this is so it's two Rolex that you got rid
Two
of.
Rolexes. Yeah.
You probably had. Did you was were they references where you had duplication in your collection, or were they like ones that you got rid of that one watch and it represented like it was the only Submariner you have had or the only Air King
Um,
or whatever?
no, so I got rid of or I traded the green Submariner, the Summit.
Ooh, Cermet.
Um,
Okay.
so I traded that one, mainly because I didn't wear it as much in recent times, and also because I've got the Pepsi. I wear that watch more. It's a very similar feel to the Pepsi, so I didn't feel like I needed multiple of that kind of watch. And also, because I've got the Land Dweller, because I've got the Explorer One, because I've got the green OP, I've got and the turquoise blue OP. I found that those watches more comfortable to wear.
They
I was
actually they
wearing those
actually
watches.
are. They actually are. They're
Yeah,
thinner too. They're thinner than the
yeah.
Submariner. So you got rid of the Cermet. Which year was that? Which year did you pick that up?
In 2022.
2022. So that was now they made the bezel a little bit
Oh,
lighter. Was a Mark One Cermet bezel or a Mark Two Cermet
it was
bezel?
a Mark limit bezel. I think it was 23 actually. So it was the one of the first ones in
First ones.
23.
Got it.
Yeah,
And you probably got good money for it too because it's you sold it for over retail. So you got to buy it, be one of the first people that had it. You wore it, you enjoyed it, and you
yeah,
moved on. And you don't have
yeah.
any Submariners left in the collection.
I don't have any Submariners in the collection. I did have a Blue Sea a few years ago, but that left the collection a while ago.
Okay.
Under the Summit. Yeah, I mean, I did enjoy the watch, but I think because I've got other Rolexes I preferred to wear. That was kind of not being used. As you're saying, the kind of the wearing experience it
Yep,
wasn't being.
wasn't part of the regular rotation enough. And you have other good green
Yeah,
watches. You have other Rolex. So
yeah,
that's a big one. But that to me is an approved divestiture. To get rid of a Cermet that you don't wear. The Submariner is like probably one of the most iconic collection that Rolex has. But when you have the other ones, you have a Pepsi, you have Oyster Perpetuals, you have Land Dweller. I can see why that one doesn't get the wear that it probably
yeah,
should. So the Cermet is gone.
yeah.
Next, and the other Rolex that you got rid of
The
is
Laura 2, the
Explorer 2.
polar dial. Yeah, that one went as well. And I did enjoy wearing the polar too for quite a while actually, because I got it back in 2022, I believe, and I did wear it quite a bit during the initial wear phase. But in recent years, yeah, once I got the Pepsi, once I got the turquoise blue OP, once I got the green OP, and once I got the Land Dweller, that was not getting any time either. And it also is quite a large watch as well. So I've been getting smaller sizes. So that one went as well.
Guys, we've got 65 people watching. All we need is 3 generous people in the chat to donate $100 to Ronald McDonald House Charities to get us over our goal for today. We have a very modest goal of 8,500. I want to thank Captain. I want to thank No Biggie Sal. Thank Brody for their donation so far. But we are $350 away from hitting our goal. So we need some help, guys. We need some help. Mo has sold 2 Rolex, and by the way, I agree with the Explorer 2. Selling the Explorer 2, I'm not a fan of that one. I know people like it. It's like their tool watch, and it's got a steel bezel, and it's got the orange thing, the orange hand. I get it. I hate it. I hate the watch. I think that was a good thing. You picked the 2 dogs. I mean, the thing about what you did is it's so
Yeah,
smart. I mean, you've so far what I'm listening to is you picked your the less desirable VC in your collection. You picked the least desirable Zenith. You got rid of your only Moser. You got rid of your only Panerai. You got rid of your 2 less loved Rolex. So far, this is
yeah,
really, really good. I don't. want to think about what other weird brands are in your collection, but so far these are all the right moves. And I understand why you sold those 2 Rolex, because there's duplication and there's also value there. Because if you're going to be funding something, you need to have watches. You probably have a ton of watches that are worth under $5,000, right? And they're almost worthless, and in order to trade them, you have to trade like 10 watches to get like $15,000 worth of value. It's like, it's impossible.
Exactly.
That's why I really encourage people, don't buy those brands. Don't buy, stuff that's under $10,000, because when you try to sell it, it's worth pennies on the dollar. You can't make up enough when you're selling it to actually fund a real purchase. So you needed to sell those 2 Rolex to actually get, you're going to get 9,000 pounds for a Polar Explorer. You're going to get 12,000 pounds for a Cermet, right? So it's going to help you fund something bigger. Which is, if you're doing the math right now, you realize that there's quite a lot of poundage being added up here to support whatever he ended up getting. Andy Lewis is in the chat. What's up, Andy Lewis? Howdy, y'all. Is his customary greeting. We're doing an unboxing for charity. We're supporting Rolex. We're supporting Ronald McDonald House Charities. We need to raise $350 more. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. We will not unbox it until we get to the goal. So guys, just help us get to the goal. There's got to be 2 or 3 generous people out there. All it takes is 3 people with $100 donation, and we'll get pretty much to where we need to be. And we got the watch hangout, by the way, in the chat. One of the best live streams on YouTube for watches. Good day, everyone. Just picked up an OC approved Zenith Defy and Tudor Monte Carlo. We should time him out for that. Time him out. But listen, we'll let that comment continue along. They do a great live stream over there every, I think, Wednesday and Sunday or something like that. They do all good watch content. And that was a joke, of course. JJ would never buy those kinds of brands. Cool. All right. So let's see. If I do my math correctly, that's 6 watches. So there's 2 left. So you sold a PC, Zenith, Moser, Panerai, and 2 Rolex. So there's 2 other watches left. I'm kind of scared. I'm scared that they might be good watches that you had to get rid of to fund whatever you got. Or maybe they're just, I'm scared that they're good watches. I don't know. What did you do? What did you do, Mo?
Okay. I'm sure that you'll approve of the last 2 watches with a passion.
Okay.
I sold 2 Tudors.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, I didn't get great value, as you're probably very much well aware of, but I got something. So
you got anything. You got if someone offered you anything for a Tudor, you're like, I'll take it. I will friggin' take it.
Yeah.
So which 2 Tudors did you sell?
The Tudor Black Bay silver, the 925.
Oh, the silver with the got it. Did it oxidize at all, or did it look pristine because you never wore it?
It looked pristine. I think this is gonna kind of confirm all of OC, all of your views on the topic. I don't think I ever wore that watch outside of the house. In all the time
it's embarrassing. It's an embarrassing brand. Let's be honest. I wore
it when I was at home doing some work. I never actually wore it as my main watch on any given day in the 4 years I had it.
I rest my case. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Kind of a Rolex relationship, but so I did get the Black Bay 58, so that one's gone. And
thank you, MD Chaz, by the way, for the donation. Appreciate it, guys. We still need to get to 8,500. Click on the link in the chat. Thank you, MD Chaz, for your help. We have like 350 to go, guys. Please donate now. Please, if you support, our watch community and the great, the great way that everybody shares, the unboxings and everything, then please support the cause for today, which is Ronald McDonald House Charities. It sounds like Mo literally cleaned house. This is going to be epic. Yeah, listen. And the thing is, that watch is worthless when you try and trade it in, right? I mean, they didn't even give you 2,000 pounds for it. Probably like 1,000 pounds, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It wasn't that good.
Not that good. Not the and that was an expensive watch. That was not a cheap watch, too. That was one of the more expensive Tudor Black Day. I actually like the look of it. It was
Yeah.
silver. It was it had that kind of gray dial. It was an attractive
Yep.
watch.
It was definitely it was attractive. It just I mean, when you compare it to the other watches, it simply wasn't getting that much wrist time, or was
There's
getting
no
no.
way in hell that someone who has
Yeah.
Rolex Oyster Perpetual or a Land Dweller or anything that you have in a Pepsi would ever go out of the house wearing a Tudor. It's embarrassing. So like like a lot of guys, they're like, OC, why are you so hard on Tudor? That's why, because you think I'm going to go outside and go to Sunday brunch and risk being spotted wearing a Tudor? That's a joke. Watch Hangout $5 super chat. Come on, guys, let's help a good cause. OC, I've had a Patek 5960p. That's a 5960 Platinum 5172G. That is a beautiful chronograph, and a 5205G. That's an annual calendar in white gold. None of them have tickled my fancy. Which Patek would you pick for me? That is a tough one. Let's go, Mo. You can help me on this. Let's go to Patek's website. There are models that are new models, but let's go to the current collection. Let's go to the Calatrava. Let's go to the complications. What models would JJ? Let's go this way. I'm going to go to the best way to find watches on Patek are to click on this little thing that says find your timepiece, and then click filters, and then choose the collection. And I'm going to choose men's. And I'm going to choose Calatrava and complications here if it allows me to do it. Nope, it only allows me to choose one collection at a time. That's not very smart. Let's see, only one. Gee, okay, only one. I say, I don't know JJ's collecting strategy and style all that well, but if he needs to have one Patek, I think maybe even the asphalt dial, the 5226 or the 5326, like the one Captain just picked up.
Yeah. I think that's
Those,
beautiful.
I think those would be good
Yeah.
choices. If you want something with a complication, let's see here.
Has he had a world yet, or?
I don't think of JJ as a world traveler, so I just don't think of the world time as associated with his personality. Let's see, what do we have here? These are kind of dressy. He's had the 5172G. There's one with diamonds, which is pretty awesome. Let's go to, is there just like a basic Calatrava that he could have in his collection? Because you got to have a Patek.
Does he have the weekly calendar, or
does he have? No, he doesn't have. He doesn't have anything in his collection right now, I don't think. Let's go to let's see if he can get a simple Calatrava. The thing is, I don't think he likes dress watches. I'm not going to recommend the AutoZone. God, it's really slim pickings. Slim pickings.
Yeah.
From Patek. I would say go with the 5226G. Do you like that one?
I like that one. That's one of the watches that I'd like to get in the future as well.
Brody says you went with the wrong 5205. Go for the white gold blue dial. That is a good piece of advice. Got Vimal in the chat. What's up, Vimal? Good to see you. Hey, No Biggie Sal joined the chat. It's good to see you, No Biggie Sal. Thank you for your $100 contribution. 5226 salmon. Is there a 5226 salmon? Hold on a second. Patek 5226. Is that a discontinued model? Oh, let me see here. I think you mean 5227. 5227, which is the new one. I think that would be too small. This one right here. Alex, you mean 5227? I do like the new salmon dial Calatrava. Okay, well, in that case, I say skip the 5227G, go directly to the 6196. It's only $5,000 more, and it's platinum, and you have symmetry by getting rid of the date, and you choose the small seconds. That's my choice. So this is the 5227. Let me show you the the 6196. It's also in platinum, which is pretty freaking bitchin'. Here it is in platinum. Boom. Those are the only ones that I can think of off the top of my head. Let's see. I was also considering the 5960A. That's in steel. Hold on. Patek 5960A. Oh, no. No. Never. Don't ever do that one. Yikes. That is like one of the ugliest Pateks in the history of Patek Philippe. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, that's hideous. It's bold, that's for sure. What do you think, Mo? Do you think you would ever buy something like this?
No, it's very, very striking.
It's very striking, yes.
It is very striking. It's also, it's a bit, kind of industrial as well. I don't think it's very elegant, this one.
No, it's not super elegant.
No.
I mean, it does make a statement, but that statement is not a very good one. But you know, it is a Patek, and there's something to be said for that. Let me just check real quick, see how we're doing. Hey, Boxer, shout out to Boxer, $50 contribution. Congratulations to Mo on his new piece. I'm sure you will enjoy it for many years. Thank you, Boxer. We are less than $300 away. We're at 8,215. All we need to do is get to 8,500. We are less than $300 away, guys. Click on the link that is pinned in the chat. I'll also drop it again here for your convenience. Again, this bypasses Apple, it bypasses YouTube, it bypasses Google, it bypasses me. It goes directly to Ronald McDonald House Charities, courtesy of Tiltify. Tiltify does take a very slight, meager 5% cut for handling the transaction, which is a lot less than the 51% that Google and Apple take if you do super chats. So please click on that link. Let me get this off. We're losing viewers. I got to get this off the screen fast before. Whew, there we go. Much better. Got Brian the Pipe in the chat. What's up, Brian? And who else do we got? I want to say hi to every single person. Got Magic City in the chat. If I haven't said hi to every single one of you, drop a comment in the chat. We are doing an unboxing. If you just joined us, Mo has sold 8 watches. He's sold a Vacheron Constantin 56 with a blue dial, stainless steel. He sold a Zenith Pilot's watch, sold a Moser Pioneer, sold a Panerai Luminor GMT, sold 2 Rolexes, the Cermet Submariner and the Polar Explorer 2, and sold a Tudor 925. Now there's one final watch that he has not revealed yet, and the watch that he sold, the final watch that he sold as part of this consolidation is?
It was the Tudor Black Bay Heritage, the Burgundy dial with the distressed
Burgundy dial, whatever that is. I don't even want to look it up. But listen, good riddance. Good riddance. Now let me ask you this. Do you have any Tudor that remain in your collection?
I have no Tudors. I'm completely Tudor free.
Yeah, that is awesome. Okay, I'm grinning ear to ear. I'm grinning. Now you do have Omega in your collection, right?
Yeah, but I've still got Amigas. I've got Chopard.
That's okay. It's okay. Omega,
I've got a few.
Chopard,
I've got a few. I've got quite a few kind of mid-tier watches that I kind of got in the 2000s
mid
and
tier. I mean, some
2000.
people call them mid tier. I might call them low tier,
Yeah, I
maybe
think longer
very
term, I will.
bottom tier, maybe another way of describing it.
Yeah, longer term, what I'll probably try to do in the next few months is probably just slow them and just kind of consolidate a collection around just a handful of pieces that I wear rather than the quantity. Yeah, I was counting the number of Bell and Rosses I have, and
Oh,
happy with the number of Bell and Rosses that I've got.
thank you to No Biggie Sal. Thank you to Captain. Huge shout out to Brody, MD Chaz, and Boxer for your contributions. We still got a little bit of a ways to go. If you just joined us, 2 Rolex are gone. Mo is Tudor free. Mo is Moser free. He's Panerai free. And he got rid of a Vacheron 56, got rid of a Zenith. And okay, so you got rid of those watches and you did that strategically and intentionally because you wanted something else. So tell us about that something else. Was that were there a bunch of watches you were considering, or were you fixated on one watch and you're like, no, okay, this is the watch I want. I'll find it, and when I find it, I'll figure out how to get rid of a bunch of stuff to fund this thing that I want. What's going through your head about what
I
you
mean,
want, how long you wanted it, and all that stuff?
yeah, absolutely. So it's a watch that I've admired for a long time. And it's a brand that you will approve of. I don't want to kind of give away the secrets just
Don't give away
yet,
the secrets. Yeah.
but it's a watch that I've admired for a while, and there are other people in our kind of community that have this particular watch as well. And I've always admired the taste of that particular watch and how it looks and how it feels, and the complications without going into too many details of that particular watch. So it's a watch I've always admired. So when I wanted to go into the brand, I was kind of deciding, what could I get? And then once I started looking through all the kind of watches I wanted to kind of offload, I said, oh, I just better go for it now. I can get level. The prices on the secondary market they're in my favor at the moment. In terms of to get this particular watch, and I think if I'm going to do this brand, I might as well do it properly and go all out and get a fantastic watch from them, rather than maybe go for maybe a simple dress watch or some of their other options. So it's a complication which is quite in depth. So I don't want to tell too much about the story, but I'd been looking at this watch for a while, for a few years, and I've always admired it. So when I was looking through kind of listings, I managed to find one, and I kind of I went onto their website and I set up all the watches I wanted to kind of trade in its place. And I messaged them and said, I put all the details into your website. I would like to buy this watch, and I would like to do it with the minimum amount of cash as a straight trade as possible. And I put these watches down, and then they went through watch by watch, and then I could see, like, during the day on their website, as each evaluation came through, how close I was getting to that watch.
Mm-hmm. And you
There
got
was
close.
there was actually one additional watch I wanted to trade, but they turned it down.
Oh, they turned it down. Do you want to share? Because I'm assuming this watch is still something you want to get rid of, right?
Absolutely, at some point. And George Varghese is going to love this. It was an IWC
Of course.
Da Vinci, one of their dress watches, and they came back and said they're not interested in it. So that one I've still got, which I've got to find another way of selling in the next few months or years.
Or give it away to charity, because listen, these IWC is like, they make fine watches, but there's no reason to have one in your collection. Not with the kind of watches that you have, and also like have a dress watch from IWC. No.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the dial on that watch. I think it's a beautiful dial, but the lugs on the Da Vinci kind of really make it a tough to wear watch. The lug to lug is just far too big. I do still have IWC.
If anybody, by the way, what is there? Is there a friends and family price that's available to anybody who watches this channel who wants to reach out to you? Maybe they're in the UK. They can do a face-to-face transaction.
If anyone's interested, reach out to me and we can talk. But I think I'll probably have to find another way to offload it.
Yeah, like donation to charity or something.
I've got the Petite Prince Mark 18, and I've got the chronograph, the Petite Prince chronograph. Again, I think
you have. So you still have two. You still have three. You have three IWCs.
I still got three IWCs.
Yeah, so you got some work to do, my friend.
Absolutely. Yeah, there are still plenty of other watches that I've got. Again, I think I got rid of most of the ones I could get good value for. But yeah, I do have Amigas, Chopards. I have far too many Bell & Ross and Tag Heuers. But I think I will probably try to sell them in the coming months slowly and just build up a fund for a future purchase or something. But
very, very smart. So you've kind of hinted that is this, I mean, I don't want to give it away, but this is the first watch from this brand in your collection?
It is, yeah. It's the first watch from this brand.
And you've kind of hinted, I could pretend that I didn't hear it, but you did say that it was something that was a little bit more complicated. So I'm assuming this isn't time only or time and date, that this has some kind of complication. So you guys in the chat, you can start with your yes or no questions. If you want to jump on the panel, just type in link. You can jump on the panel and share in the unboxing. It's 8 watches that are gone. Let me just do like the quick math. Like I don't know in pounds, but I'm going to do it in US dollars. Like the Vacheron is a steel watch. It's got to be at least $10,000, right? I mean, $10,000. You got the Submariner, which is probably 12,000. That's like already over 20,000. Got the Polar Explorer, that probably brings you to 30,000. Panerai is probably 5,000. Zenith another 5,000. Being generous, you're up to 40,000. You got the couple of Tudors, maybe you're up to 45,000. So like, I mean, whatever you got is going to be 45 or 50,000 probably. Yeah. So this is a significant purchase. You guys know what the approved brands are. Mo has already said that it is an approved brand. So we can start your guesses in the chat. Huge shout out to Bruce G. What's up, Bruce G? Also got Space Ace in the chat. John D's in the chat. Guys, don't make me badger you for donations. We need 3 more people to donate $100 to the Ronald McDonald House Charities. It's a link that's pinned at the top of the chat. If you need for me to pin it again or just drop it, I'll drop it again. Let's see here. Let's do this. Boom. There is the link to donate. Click on this link right here. And we need to get to 8,500. We can do it, guys. We're only 300 away. Start with your yes or no questions in the chat. There's 69 people watching. 69. So this is a pretty high interest endeavor. Let's see. This is okay. We got John. Don't answer this question. Don't answer. John Gentile. It's F.P. Journe. That's a very good guess. We're not going to confirm it because we don't want to give it away. Because like if we say yes, then it's like you guys will be going through and you're like, oh, it's the Chronometra Souverain or it's the Perpetual Count, and like we're not ready for that yet. We're not ready, guys, but we can't officially confirm. Let's drag it out a little bit. Let's drag it out a bit. So we can't tell them yet. But yeah, like FP Journe is an approved brand because they go for over retail. So the fact that you're able to pick one up is amazing. If you guys want to type in your specific guesses in the chat. Leo DiCaprio says it's Audemars Piguet, which is an approved brand. You do not have Audemars Piguet in your current collection, correct? No. So this would be the first AP that you have. You have tons of Rolex. You got lots of other brands. You don't have Does he have You don't have Patek, you don't have AP, you don't have Journe. And you don't have Longa. Longa's not an approved brand.
Not in,
Okay.
No Langos yet.
Okay. To be safe, it's going to be either Patek, AP, or Journe. And this is exciting because it's your first. You don't own any of those three brands, and this is your first piece. And you got rid of a lot of amazing pieces to get to it. You guys can be more specific if you want in the chat. What do you think Mo did? You've been watching Mo on YouTube for several years now. You know what he's got. You know how he thinks. Type in your questions and comments in the chat about what he's doing. What his so this is something you've admired for a long time, and you decided to pull the trigger. It's simple as that, and it's from a brand you've never owned, but it's an approved brand, and it has somewhat of a complication. That's already plenty of clues for people. And click on the link to donate in the chat. Let's see here. Boxer Fans says, is it a Patek complication? It could be. That's a great guess. Is it a Royal Oak stainless steel ice blue? That doesn't have a complication. I think he said that it had something with, there's a little bit more complicated. Yeah, you missed the complication part. Yep. Guess again, Leo. Is it new or secondhand? This you can answer. Space Ace asks, is it new or secondhand, Mo? The answer is?
It was on the secondary market. So it was a
secondary
trade.
market.
And
a trade.
It's the first watch that I've got from the secondary market. So every other watch I got previously.
Wow. That is a milestone as well. Yeah. So
Brian will be proud.
So yeah, this is the first watch that you didn't buy from the authorized dealer, brand new. Swiss is in the chat. Swiss says, is it a Rolex triple calendar Padalone? Yes or no? And the answer is no, because it's from a brand that Mo has not owned before. You missed that part. So it's either Patek, AP, or Journe. So he traded. Did you trade plus cash? Did you have to fork out a little bit of cash on top here?
No, it was a direct trade. They actually reduced the price of the watch I was buying by a few hundred to make sure that it was flat. In fact, I did get actually, that's a little bit incorrect. I did actually get money back, but very
you got
small.
money back?
Hold, it was £150. Hold on a second.
Did a Vacheron's like 10,000? The two Rolexes are like 10,000 each. The two Tudors is probably like 5,000 max. That's 35,000, right? Zenith, Moser, and Pam. That's like another 10,000 max for those three. I'm at, in my head, I'm like 45,000 US. Is my math kind of in the ballpark?
It's in the ballpark, yeah. So,
okay, so
I will say that. Yeah.
Okay, so 45,000 US, which in pounds is like 100,000 pounds or something. Something like that. So what could you get for $45,000? You guys start guessing in the chat. MD Chaz says it's a Patek 5172. Hold on a second. Let me pull that up. 5172. Let's take a look at this thing and see if it matches Mo's style. Patek 51. Oh, that's a beautiful watch. And if you picked it up on second, these new are absolutely insane. This is the chronograph with that matte blue dial. Check it out. 5172. It's in white gold chronograph. Very classy, syringe hands. It's got that, what we were talking about earlier, that style of numerals that has become very, very popular among desirable Pateks lately. This sells for like $90,000 new. If you were able to get this for that kind of price, that would be amazing. I don't think that's possible to get it that cheap. You've already given away that it's around the $45,000 mark. So I don't think can you get this one for 45,000?
Yeah. I put the UK figure in. It's just over $50,000.
50,000 US. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
just over.
Just over. So guys, it's a $50,000 watch. Esoteric in the chat says, is it an Audemars Piguet Code 1159 Star Wheel? That is a good guess. That's a good guess. It's complicated. It's from AP. He doesn't have it. I do see this as being one of the quirky kind of watches that you would probably buy. It might be slightly too big for your wrist. I'm not quite sure, but have you looked at APs and the Star Wheel specifically?
I've looked at APs, but not the Star Wheel. No, I haven't tried that out. I've tried other models in that brand, but not the Star Wheel.
Is it a Patek Philippe 5205? Let me pull up the Patek 5205. Let's take a look here. Okay, this is a model that a lot of people pick up. This is an annual calendar moon phase. This is in precious metal, white gold, blue dial. This is a really good watch. I think Alex picked one up as his fourth Patek, if I am not mistaken. I'm not sure which dial he got. If Alex is still watching, he can drop it in the chat. But yeah, Alex is on Patek number 4 from the AD. What do you think? Don't answer yes or no, because it could be this. This is a great watch. Boxer Fans has a good question. Is it steel or precious metal? This is a good question. I will allow you to answer. Mo, is it a steel? I mean, I think here's how people are thinking. If it's steel, it's probably AP, like an AP sports watch. If it's precious metal, it might be Journe or Patek. That's the way I would interpret the answer. So, I mean, that's the most logical way I would interpret the answer. Is it steel or precious metal, Mo?
It's a precious metal.
Precious metal. Nice. Good question, Boxer Fans. By the way, guys, keep in mind we are doing this for charity. We're raising funds to support Ronald McDonald House charities. We got 300 left to go, guys. Don't let us down. There's got to be a few people out there that want to jump in and help get us over the line. Please consider supporting the great unboxing today. Is it a Patek 5140J? Hold on a second. Let me pull this one up. Patek 5140J-001.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is a classy watch. Let me pull up a pic here. This, I think, is a discontinued model. Let me find it. Find a good image here. Check this out. Boom. This is a perpetual calendar. It's yellow gold, super thin, would probably look amazing on your wrist. It's Patek Philippe. Good guess, Julius Caesar. This is something. Do you like this?
No, it's beautiful. It's
beautiful
as well. Yeah. To make it easy, I did the calculation just in dollars. It's 54,000. So
54. So the number keeps creeping up a little bit. 54. You get a lot of watch for $54,000. This no one's really asked if it's a dress watch or if it's a sport watch. That would be a good question, but no one's asked that. Boxer Fans did ask steel or precious metal. Mo did confirm that it is a precious metal watch. Famal asks, $45,000 is AP Royal Oak or Patek Complications. Cubitus and Nautilus may be higher. I think that's a pretty good analysis. Yeah. Leo says AP Code 1159 chronograph, rose gold, very smart. So a chronograph, in my mind, does count as a complication. So a chronograph, an annual calendar, obviously a perpetual calendar would be like a grand complication in the Patek world. Star Wheel is a complication. So these are all good guesses. Is it precious metal? The answer is yes. John D says this would be hot. I'm assuming he's talking about this thin Patek dress watch. Guys, we are doing today's stream to support Ronald McDonald House charities. I want to thank No Biggie Sal. I want to thank Captain, Brody, MD Chaz, and Boxer for your contributions thus far. But we've got a little bit to go. I'm going to drop the link in the chat again. We need a couple more people to please consider donating to get us over the line. Space Ace asks, does Mo already have a Patek? There are 3 OC approved brands that you actually don't even have in your collection. Those 3 brands are
Patek, AP, and FP.
There you go. So those are 3 possibilities. Let's see here. What could it be? Keep those guesses coming, guys. Good questions. Good questions in the chat. Well, if you just joined us, Mo is doing an unboxing. He got rid of 2 Rolex, 2 Tudor, a Vacheron, a Zenith, a Moser, a Panerai to fund this purchase. It's a $50,000 plus purchase. You want to jump on the panel, type link in the chat. I'll drop the link for you to join. 5935. Let's see, 5960. Let's see what that is. Patek. A lot of people are guessing Patek. 5960. No. I hope it's not this. 5960. That's a steel watch. That's a steel watch. Is there one in gold too? Let me see. 5960. I could pull up. I don't want to pull up Chrono. Let me find another picture somewhere. Bear with me. I want to find the right image to pull up. How about this one? Sotheby's, terrible. But let's see if we can make this one work. 5960 rose gold. What do you think of this one? It's an annual calendar, it looks like, right?
Yep.
Sweet. And the other one was 5935. Patek 5935. Oh, that's a steel. He already said it's not steel. That's steel world time chronograph, the current model. I'll pull it up here for you guys to look at. This one. Nope.
That's a watch as well.
Good watch, but no. John D says 5960 in white gold with the blue dial. Okay, stand by. 5960 Tech 5960G blue dial. Okay. Let's see, find one here. Images. Okay. Okay, I see this one has the red hand. Hold on a second. Boom. Urgh. White gold, blue dial, red chronograph hand. Kind of a funky looking font.
Yep.
This one I'm pulling up on Wrist Aficionado. Is it one of those 2 watches? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Good guess. We've got Diego in the chat. Whatever it is, it won't be a Nautilus or Aquanaut, and everyone will go, "Oh, that's awesome! Congrats!" Listen, a Nautilus or Aquanaut, impossible to get, but you can get those in secondary, but not at the price point for these 8 watches that you traded in. But listen, Patek, the ethos of Patek is dress watches, pretty much. So if you want dress watches, complications. Let's see. Could it be a precious metal AP star wheel? And it could be. Let's see. I think Journe is pretty much eliminated at this point. I don't think you can get anything from Journe for under $100,000. So I think Journe is out. I'm just going to ask it. Is it FP Journe? Mo, yes or no?
It's not FP Journe, no.
Not FP Journe. Okay, good. So that brings us down to either Patek or AP. I'm leaning towards Patek only because you mentioned complications, but AP, you could do the star wheel, you could do chronograph. Anything beyond that, I think would push you into much, much higher territory. MD Chaz, Patek World Time of some sort. Don't answer the question. It could be a Patek Perpetual Calendar, says Space Ace. These are good guesses. Guys, support the charity for today. It is Ronald McDonald House Charities. We are trying to get to 8,500. So please, I'm going to drop the donation link in the chat. It bypasses me and Google and YouTube and all that stuff. Please consider clicking on the link. Huge shout out to No Biggie Sal, Captain, for their big donations. Brody and MD Chaz and Boxer as well. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's not drag it out any further. I think we should reveal the brand. Did you get any swag, by the way? Did you get anything that could give us a hint as to what brand it may be?
No, I mean, I got a watch case, but that's from the grey market dealer who gave me one of their.
That's a Calatrava Cross. That's a Patek watch case, right?
No, it's a subdial.
Subdial. Okay, subdial. I thought that was Patek.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, I thought he was going to unbox a Patek.
An empty case, but yeah, no swag. I'm afraid.
Shout out to Subdial. Subdial was. I mean, you can give them a shout out if you want. That was the platform that you used to do this consolidation trade. Okay, cool. And they treated you good.
They treated me. I think I got a good deal. Yeah, and they were easy to deal with, and answered all my questions. And
if you guys find a watch on Subdial and you have any questions or concerns about the process or their platform or anything, reach out to Mo, and he can guide you along. And that's a cool thing. The people helping people in the community to find and get the watches that they want. Guys, last chance. Is it a Patek or is it an AP? We will be revealing the brand momentarily, and then we're going to move on. Diego says it's a consolidation. Okay, 5167R. Okay, so here's what he consolidated, Diego. 2 Rolexes, a Cermet Submariner, a Polar Explorer 2, a Vacheron 56 steel with a blue dial, and then a couple of Tudors, a Black Bay 925 silver, and a one that was so obscure I can't even remember, some burgundy dial piece of junk, and then a Zenith pilot's watch, a Panerai Luminor GMT, a Moser Pioneer with a red dial, and I think that was it. I think it's 8 total watches, and with a value of over $50,000 going into one watch. I hope that helps with your guesses. So he says 5164R. Okay, let's see what that's. I believe a Patek 5167R. That's a Nautilus time only rose gold. Doesn't have a complication, but damn, that's a sexy, sporty, elegant watch. But I think you wouldn't say this has you wouldn't say this is a complication though, right? No.
No.
No. Okay, so it's not this one. Good guess though. Good guess. But it is precious metal and does have some kind of complication, which I'm assuming is above time and date. Guys, let's go with the keep the guesses coming. We're gonna unbox in 5 minutes regardless. So keep the guesses coming, yes or no questions. If you want to jump on the panel, type link. I'll drop the link. Click on the link also as well for the support the cause for today. We will get to the cause. We will get to the number one way or another. So we've got 74 people watching, including 2 on Grinder. The 2 on Grinder, head on over to Tiltify so you can support the Ronald McDonald House charities. You don't have a link in your chat. Did someone mention the 5327 yet? No one has mentioned that. 5327. Oh, okay. That is an interesting one. That's a very, very expensive grand complication. This is a perpetual calendar in white gold. Very, very expensive. Brigade numerals. Is this your style, Mo?
Yep, I think this is my style. It's a busy style.
Did you say busy?
Yeah, it's very busy, this style, yeah. A little bit too.
There's a lot crammed into the subdials there. Good guess, Space Ace. This is like very expensive. How much is this thing? Scroll down, 5327G, like $121,000. That is insane. John D says, this would be my favorite of Patek's perpetual calendars. John D has very classic taste, and he loves all kinds of brands. So if this has John D's stamp of approval, that is always a good thing. Esoteric says the price is always in the complication. Yeah, once you add complications, it starts to really add prices. Okay, so the box, I thought that was a Patek traveling case. It's not. It's a subdial case. So it could theoretically still be an AP. We don't know. Keep the guesses coming in the chat. I think we've dragged this out as far as we can drag it. We've gone 2 hours. Mo, you've gotten rid of 8 watches. The watch that you just bought or traded is a brand you've never owned before, which is either Journe, which we eliminated, AP or Patek. The brand that is the target purchase is...
You'll guess it very quickly.
Ooh, Patek Philippe. All right, reaching for the cross, guys. Let's fucking go. Patek Philippe. Here we have the beautiful chocolate brown box housing one of the most iconic and collectible Swiss luxury watch brands of all time. Oh, and here we go with the classic. By the way, I keep this on my desk too. Ugh. Patek Philippe. The beautiful piano gloss brown mahogany wood or whatever the hell wood it is. Don't open it. Don't open it. Don't open it because, guys, we still need to get over the line. We need to get to 8,500. If you have the means, please consider donating to today's cause, which is Ronald McDonald House Charities. We are so close. Huge shout out to No Biggie Sal, Captain, to Boxer, to Brody, to MD Chaz for your donations thus far. We're so close. I'm going to drop the link one more time. If you are a supporter of Mo and his contributions to the watch community and the donation of his time, sharing this unboxing with all of us and the excitement, then please, after he unboxes this, please go immediately to that link in the chat and support. This bypasses Mo, bypasses me, bypasses Apple, bypasses Google, bypasses YouTube. This is Patek Philippe. And so, okay, so it is Patek Philippe. How do you feel about being the owner of, listen, now you've got Rolex, which is the crown, and you got a ton of great Rolex. And now this is your first Patek. How does it feel?
It feels fantastic. Yeah, owning a Patek it's different from Rolex. It's another kind of level. So I've had this watch now for coming up to 2 weeks, and it's a kind of unbelievable feeling when I put it on my wrist and I go out for a walk or I go to work. And, yeah, wearing a Patek it's something different. So I'm glad I did the consolidation. I'm glad I managed to kind of make the trade happen. So yeah, absolutely right. Patek is king. Jamie wisely said many years ago. It took me all this time to confirm it is king.
Patek is king. Listen, reach for the crown and reach for the cross. 2026 is the year that you should be consolidating. Get a great Rolex or get a great Patek. John D asks in the chat, is it a chronograph or a calendar? I think we can answer this. Is it a chronograph or a calendar complication, Mo?
It's a calendar.
Calendar. Okay. Calendars are expensive. Calendars are expensive. Patek, when you're getting a annual calendar or perpetual calendar, that's a big commitment because there's potential service costs. There's also like the pain of setting them on a daily basis if you don't have a winder and all that. And then they're expensive. So there's no doubt about it. We're in for a treat, guys. Excellent choice. So because more important than OC's stamp of approval is John D's stamp of approval. He seems to. So it's precious metal. So it's either yellow gold, rose gold, or pink gold, whatever Patek calls it, white gold, or platinum. Let's see. You guys type in the chat. What do you think it is? Is it white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, or platinum? You guys know Mo even better than I do. It's a calendar complication. If you have a specific reference you want to guess, type it in and we'll answer yes or no. Huge shout out to Logan Hall, who just donated. Mo is the role model everyone wants to be in the watch community. Congratulations, Mo. That's from Logan Hall. And Raj G is in the chat. Raj G just donated $50 to Ronald McDonald House Charities. We are so close, guys. We are so close.
Thank you.
We are at, I'm going to share the total with you now. The revised total is $8,290. We are only $210 away. Again, none of this goes to me. None of it goes to Mo. We're only $210 away. It's Patek Philippe. It's a complication, and it's precious metal. Guys, reach into your pocket and support a great cause for today's show. The Sunday morning unboxing on the original OC channel. Is it on a bracelet? Is it on a bracelet or a strap?
It's on a strap.
It's on a strap. So he can answer technically this is a yes or no question. Is it on a bracelet? No, which means that it is on a strap. That's at least that's how I would interpret it. Esoteric says, is it white gold? Do you want to answer? Does it give too much away? I don't know if it is or not. Let's just say.
It is white gold.
It's white gold. Okay. Space Ace asks, is it platinum? The answer is
no.
No, not platinum. It's white gold.
Nope.
From the manufacturer that built the annual calendar for watches, this is a superb choice from Patek Philippe, whichever model it is. Listen, if this is an annual calendar, awesome. I think it probably is. I mean, perpetual calendars would be too crazy. Patek is the originator of the annual calendar complication. I think they developed it in 2006 or 2004 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know anything about watches, Mo, but they developed it. And is it a Seiko? Asks Guitars and Chronos.
No.
No. Do you own Seikos in your collection?
I have a Grand Seiko.
Grand
I don't
Seiko.
have a
Okay.
Seiko. Yeah, I have one Grand Seiko.
We can get rid of that. We'll get rid of that before the end of the year.
The next list.
It's on the next time there's a consolidation. We've got a bunch of stuff for the next list. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, Raj G and Logan, to be the latest people to contribute. We are literally only $210 away. We're not going to wait though. We trust. We're going to work on the honor system. Okay, if you like what Mo unboxes, and it's above your expectation, it's already above my expectations. It's a Patek Philippe precious metal complication. Come on, guys. Does it get any better than this? Come on, guys. Just click on the link in the chat. Support the show. Support the unboxing. Support Mo and his generosity sharing it on the stream. Okay, let's. Is there anything else you want to share about the watch before you open it and spin it around?
I think we've covered. We've covered it.
Do we want to talk about the color of the dial? You guys want to guess that, or is it? I don't think it matters. I think whatever it is going to be a surprise. It could be. Let's see if it's Patek Philippe. What colors do? They do like a white. They do like a cream. They do a salmon. They do a blue. They do black. What do I envision for Mo? What do you guys think? You guys know Mo pretty well. Is it a salmon dial? Is it a white dial? Is it a cream dial? Is it a blue dial? Is it a black dial? Is it a green dial? Guess your colors in the chat. We're about to unbox this thing. We're not going to drag it out any longer. Mo made the trip all the way to Connecticut. He's visiting Yale University. He's here in the United States for us to share this unboxing. This is not your last chance to donate, but if you want to donate before the unboxing, now is your chance. Huge shout out to No Biggie Sal, Captain, Boxer, Raj G, Brody, Logan Hall, MD Chaz, all you guys for supporting the show. Appreciate it. Let's see here. What are the guesses? EHL says it's a cream dial. Mo is playing it safe. Got Space Ace. He says, no, Mo chose a blue dial. And we got Guitars Chronos, who says Mo chose a black dial. Interesting. If you got it wrong, you have to donate at least $50 to Ronald McDonald House Charities. Okay. I actually don't know what color it is. I might know from a previous picture, but I don't remember. What do you want to do? You want to just open it up and turn it? Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. If everyone's ready, if you're ready,
we're ready. We're ready. Let's do it. You want to tilt your camera down a little bit? It might be easier for you. That way you don't have to. I don't want you to have to lift up the box and tilt it to show the camera. All right, let's do this the classic OC way. You're going to open up the box and you're going to slowly turn it. Continue to turn it. Yeah, because we can see the reflection of the monitor. I now have all your bank details, by the way. Thank you.
That's fine.
What? Okay, stop. I'm trying to peek around the corner. I can't see it. What do you think this is, guys? Patek Philippe complication. I mean, assuming it's a dress watch because it's not on a bracelet. What is it? Let's go, Mo. Spin it around. What color dot? I don't know what this is. I can't see it. What is this? Brody says 5905G. I don't even know what that is. What is it? Is this like a pilot watch? What the fuck is this?
The watch is on not the I bought a second. I actually bought a strap from the Patek Salon this week. So it came with the original strap. I bought a second strap this week.
No, this isn't what I think it is. No.
I'll move that up slowly. Guys, can you see?
We can see, but you should probably take it out of the box and hold it closer to the camera. Is this? No. Doesn't look like an annual calendar.
Let's do this here.
Cream? Is that a cream? Oh, perpetual calendar. Holy shit. Patek Philippe perpetual calendar 55320?
5320.
5320,
It's the cream
5320.
dial.
Cream dial, and this is a G.
Yes,
For
white
gold?
gold.
White gold.
Yeah.
5320G, white gold, cream dial, perpetual calendar, Patek Philippe. Holy crap. Syringe hands, moon phase, the beautiful day of the week and month at the top. You've got Patek Philippe and Genève together, unlike my annual calendar, which has those two things separated by the window apertures. Got the moon phase, you've got the day of the month on the bottom in the sub seconds, in the sub dial. It's running, and it looks to be running with the correct time.
Yep.
Holy shit. Congratulations. That's absolutely incredible. Original Mathis says, congratulations. EHL W for the win. Guitars Chronos. Congrats, Mo. Yo, Leo, nice piece. Congrats. Julius Caesar, congrats, Mo. Space Ace, congrats. Andy Lewis, congrats, classy choice. Mo with the big W. Yeah, the big win here. This is incredible. Patek Philippe Perpetual Calendar 5320G. Awesome. Let's see this thing on the wrist. Is this size to your wrist? Let's see it.
It is, yeah. It came with the original brown strap.
Original brown strap, which is super classy.
Yeah.
I get it.
Exactly. But I went to the Patek Salon during the week and I got a new strap. I got a blue alligator matte from the Patek.
Blue matte alligator. That's hard for me to see in the camera because I can't see the color, but that's a blue matte strap. Hold on a second here.
And it's got the
that is awesome.
So I can maybe move it a little bit to the side to get all the sunlight. Yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm just I think I have a picture here. Let me see if I can find it. Boom. Let's see it on the wrist. Look at this thing. Perfection. Absolute perfection. MD Chaz asks, are you going to be using a watch winder to keep this on time? Or are you just going to continue to wear it forever?
I'm going to continue to wear it. I'm going to make sure that if I don't wear it for a day or so, that I do keep it wound. But yeah, I think I may look to get a watch winder when I get to a stage when it's part of my kind of regular rotation. But for the moment, it's been definitely on my wrist. It's taken the land off my wrist. So pretty much when I got the Land Dweller back in November, I've worn this every day until I got this watch.
What a great two-piece combo that is. Let me see. I have a picture here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Just stand by. All right, here it is. This is on your actual wrist here. Boom.
Yep.
Sweet. And it does look good. With that blue strap, which complements the moon phase, it really does a great job highlighting. It makes really highlights the moon phase, which is pretty good. This is a strap
Yep.
monster too. You can put this on anything, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
One of the great things.
I think, yeah, I'm going to go through a few straps in the coming months and years, I think, with this watch. But yeah, I went with the kind of blue alligator to start with. And then we'll see kind of maybe in the next few months, I'll go back to the salon and have a look at some more straps. But yeah.
Pretty awesome. That cheese. That is incredible. Boxer fan says, fantastic piece, Mo. You guys can go through the chat and see everybody.
Yeah.
Yep. Jealous. Jen G says, congratulations, Mo.
Thank you.
Would look better with an Auburn hoodie. No, Yale, baby.
Yeah.
You just wear it every day, and that way it stays in perfect time.
Yeah, and also, I mean, I do like the look of the watch, how it wears. It's very easy to wear. I think it's quite a casual watch in terms of the dial.
Yeah, I think the numerals, you know, make it less stuffy. Like not having Breguet numerals makes it something that is more wearable. Original Mathis, member for 18 months, which is crazy long time. Thank you, Mathis. He says, that's awesome, Mo. Congratulations. Big ups to Logan Hall's Grill Streams, who hasn't grilled anything this year except for 2 rotisserie chickens on Easter. Yeah, we're doing unboxings here. We're doing unboxings as fast and as furious as we can do them. Logan Hall's, but he is sharing. Logan's joining me for the burger streams. So that's kind of preoccupied his time. And listen, we're not in grilling season yet. But once we get into grilling season, I'm sure you'll see lots of, he's revamping the grill stream channel. It's going to be an amazing channel. So stand by. Logan Hall's Grill Streams reinvented for 2026 coming up. But thanks, Mathis, for your sign of congratulations. What year is the watch? Do you mind saying like what year it is?
It's 2018.
2018. So, yep. But it looks just like a modern one. So Patek evolves very, very slowly. Let me see what else. This is a superb. See, John D actually knows watches. Superb perpetual to actually wear all week long and not just on dressy occasions. Fantastic pickup. I find myself wearing my annual calendar, Patek. Just like I went to the auto parts store the other day. I was wearing it. I don't give a fuck. I go to the grocery store. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing a Nike dry fit T-shirt, and I can wear my Patek. Is it ideal? Who's to say? But you can wear it anywhere. So that's it. That's the unboxing. Let's see it again on the wrist. We're not even going to ask what's next because that is insulting. When you get a piece like, it's got now this has the single fold white gold Calatrava cross clasp, correct? You just pull it out and this folds under. That's what I have on my annual calendar. Pretty good. Did you buy you bought the strap direct from Patek or from your Patek retailer? Perfect. This model, I think, it's funny. You just did a thumbs down on the on the iPad earlier. It's funny. It's a thumbs up. It's definitely a thumbs up. This watch ages very well. It's a very good piece. And let me just see. Patek 5230G is that part of the actual collection today? 5320, sorry. 5320G.
Yep.
It's part of the collection today with the salmon dial, right? So you've got it on the cream, which is far more versatile. These are watches that like 3 or 4 years ago, people had the opportunity to buy direct from the Patek retailer at, I think, $80,000 or $90,000, 75, 80,000. And people are like, that's too much money. I'm not spending 75,000 on a Patek. I'm not spending 80,000 for a brand new Patek. This watch today, and you guys can guess in the chat, but I'll give it away. $114,000. Okay. So to buy a Rolex Perpetual, this model with the salmon dial, which looks, I would argue that Moe's cream dial looks better and is more flexible and more versatile. And I think I don't like salmon dials, but I think his watch is better. Sure, it's a little bit older, but it looks exactly the same as this. You have a $114,000 watch on the wrist.
Yeah, it's an incredible. Yeah.
And you did it by getting rid of a couple of Tudors, some Rolex that you don't wear, a Panerai that you never wore, a Moser. It's a no-brainer.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. It's all about the quality rather than the quantity. And again, none of those watches were on my wrist with any regularity. So they, I don't regret kind of moving on from any of those. And the great dealer will make a fair profit on all those trades as well. I'm always interested to see kind of when they do put them up. Hopefully, it's always interesting to see what prices they use for the watches. But yeah, none of those watches are.
I know if anybody buys those watches, good riddance to those watches. If anybody buys them, it's their mistake. I mean, I just, the thing is with those brands, it's just you're lucky to be able to sell them at any price in a way, because everybody should be, if they're thinking smart, and not everybody else is, everybody should be consolidating into like 2 or 3 brands. And that means that everybody should be getting rid of everything else. Only spend money on the Crown, the Cross, AP, and Vacheron. I think that's pretty good advice. I'm almost aligned 100% with that. That's a very good philosophy. Boxer says, well played, Mo. Well played. And John D's asking about the loom. Have you had a chance to see the loom of those indices with your ultraviolet?
Yep, I've played around with it. Yep, it does loom up lovely. Yeah, even in the sunshine, when you're out and about, it does kind of, when you come back in, it does loom up very nice. So I do, I think it's just a beautiful watch, and it's a watch I've always admired. When I've seen other people wear it, I've said that I'd love to get a watch like that, and I was just looking 2-3 weeks ago. I saw that Subdial had a couple of them. Both have gone now. I bought one and somebody else bought the other one, and I kind of thought I'll just put in my watches into their system and see what kind of trade we can do. And I was expecting to have to put some cash in as well, but we managed to agree prices that were kind of beneficial to both of us. So they've got watches to kind of to sell, which I'm sure they'll make a good return on, and I've got a perpetual calendar, so I'm happy. And there's what they're just sitting in the in my drawer or in a safe, and just gathering dust.
You've got a Rolex. You've got a Patek Philippe perpetual calendar that looks incredible, and if you want to buy one of those brand new, it's $114,000. I would say that is a massive win. I want to say thank you to the Watch Hangout, to Alex Wristwatchholic, and to Original Mathis for your super chats and your member milestone chats. Huge thank you to No Biggie Sal, and to Captain, to Boxer, to Brody, to AMD Chaz, to Raj G, Logan Hall for your support of the charity. And there's a link in the chat. If you're watching this on the replay, please click on the link to donate. We'll monitor the donations that come in over the next 24 hours, and I'll report back on my YouTube community post page because we definitely want to hit the $8,500 goal for today. We're so close. So if you're watching this on the replay, please do that. Huge congratulations to Muhammad Ali. We did it. We did it. We have moved to Patek Philippe, and it's a perpetual calendar, and you got rid of some stuff that you don't wear. You've dramatically improved your cost per wear, so Brody will be thrilled. Last shot of it on the wrist. If you want to join us for a quick, and I mean super quick, VIP after show, if you want to join Mo and me for a quick VIP after show, then I'll drop the link in the chat. Boom. And that's it on behalf of Mo and myself. Thanks for watching. Congratulations to Mo, Patek Philippe Perpetual Calendar Calatrava unboxing. And we will catch you on the next one. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Congratulations. Peace out. Peace.